Alex, you ready? Okay. Well, good morning. Welcome to Glencliff High School, home of the Colts. Thanks to Principal Trey Stevens, who was actually our principal for middle school, hosting us here today. I'm excited for this era of new leadership here at Glencliff. Glencliff High School is one of the most diverse schools in Tennessee. It's also part of the Metro Schools Academies program. Students can earn dual credits in finance, healthcare, and agriculture. And through our University MNPS program with Nashville State Community College, it's incredible to see what's happening. Glencliff is also home to an award-winning culinary arts program. It's part of a Metro school system that is experiencing some of the highest graduation rates in our history and growing academic achievements every year. And that is thanks to a lot of hard work by our students and our Metro schools, teachers and staff. I was excited to join many of them earlier this week at Together for Teachers and Standing Strong for Staff back to school events, and getting to see multiple high schools and clusters doing back to school events. For teachers, students, and staff, we're constantly working to ensure they have the best learning environment, and we're making improvements for a healthier student experience overall. The research is clear. Teenagers learn better, focus better, and feel better when they get more rest in the morning. That's why next week, students and their families will get an extra 20 minutes as we adjust school start times later and make a small shift backed by science that adds up to a better start to every school day. Several studies have shown that more sleep leads to better academic performance, and I saw firsthand how the early bell impacted our high schooler last year. Later and healthier school start times were part of a package of fixes that I recommended when we were running for office. I'm glad to be delivering on that commitment for the benefit of all of our students. And now I'd like to welcome Metro Schools Chief of Communications and Technology, Sean Brasted, to talk more about the upcoming academic year. Sean.
Good morning, everyone. First, I want to thank Mayor O'Connell for bringing us together today and for his continued partnership with MNPS. We appreciate the city's investments in making it safer for students and families to get to and from school. Safe routes, reliable transportation, and strong partnerships all help to create conditions our students need to succeed. As we prepare to welcome students back to school on Tuesday, there's a tremendous sense of excitement throughout the district. Our teachers, principals, support staff, and district teams have spent the past several weeks preparing classrooms, connecting with families, and making sure that we're ready on day one. We can't wait to welcome our students back. This year also marks an important milestone as we implement new school start times across the district. These changes weren't made overnight. They were developed through extensive community engagement and careful planning with one goal in mind: improving the conditions for teaching and learning. Better aligned start times to support student well-being, improved transportation efficiency, expanded opportunities for before and after school care, and helping to ensure that students arrived at school ready to learn. As with any change of this size, we know the first few days may require some patience as everyone gets to learn new routines. We encourage families to plan a little extra time in the first week, especially if they're driving their children to school. And that's why today's conversation about pedestrian safety is also so important. Whether students are walking, biking, riding the bus, or being dropped off, we all have a role to play in making sure they get to school safely. As students return next week, we encourage everyone to stay alert, slow down in school zones, and always stop for school buses with displaying flashing red signs. We appreciate Mayor O'Connell's leadership and the work of our Metro partners to improve transportation infrastructure and pedestrian safety, helping ensure that every student begins and ends the school day safely. I also want to encourage families to take advantage of the transportation resources available. Visit the MNPS Transportation webpage for information about school bus services. Use the Find My Stop app to confirm your child's bus location and pickup time, and download the Find My Bus app to track your student's bus in real time. Also, we want to thank our longstanding partners at WeGo. Students and staff can ride WeGo buses for free using their MNPS badge. Finally, this week has been a celebration of the incredible talent and promise of our students. We celebrated the release of the Marching into Greatness, Voices of Tomorrow, our second album of original music created by MNPS students and educators under Dr. Battle's leadership. It's a reminder that our students are already doing extraordinary things, and next week will once again fill our classrooms with creativity, curiosity, and potential. We look forward to welcoming back every student on Tuesday and to another outstanding year of success for our students. Thank you.
Thanks, Sean. Glencliff and nearby Wright Middle School are located on and near two of our busiest roadways, Antioch Pike and Nolensville Pike. As we prepare to launch this new school year, we also want to talk about school zone safety. As Sean noted, even if you don't have a student heading back to school, you're joining thousands of people who do, and that's going to change traffic patterns like it does every year when school starts up. WeGo has made routes more frequent and reliable. They've expanded service across the county thanks to our investments from Choose How You Move, our transit improvement program. One of those expansions launched last school year is direct service between Glencliff High School and Route 52 on Nolensville Pike. It's one of our busiest routes with consistent student ridership. This is one of many ways we're making it easier for students and families to choose how they move. And in our school zones, we're investing in physical safety improvements paired with stronger enforcement, and it's working. Over the last 3 years, our Metro Nashville Police Department has increased their presence in school zones, and crashes near school zones have decreased. Importantly, the number of deadly crashes in school zones has reached 0, and we want to keep it there. I'd like to introduce Metro Nashville Police Department Traffic Division Captain James Williams to share some more details.
Good morning. As has been mentioned, rush hour will get a lot busier beginning Tuesday next week as people return to school and school buses return to our roadways. We urge commuters to leave earlier than normal next week and to anticipate heavier traffic, particularly in neighborhoods where schools are located. We ask them to slow down and leave more time for themselves to get where they need to go. It's been a few months since students have been actively walking to school in neighborhoods. We ask you to please watch out for them and drive very carefully. Traffic division officers and officers from all of our 9 precincts will be closely monitoring school zones and enforcing the 15-mile-per-hour speed limit. 103 part-time school crossing guards will be staffing intersections and crosswalks outside of 68 elementary and middle schools where we have shown that children walk to school unaccompanied. It is these walkers that the school crossing guards are there to help and protect. We ask that drivers please be patient as school crossing guards stop momentarily to help these young people across the roadways. Speaking of school crossing guards, we currently have 30 vacancies that we would like to fill. If you are retired or a stay-at-home parent or grandparent, a part-time school crossing guard position may be for you. The pay is $21.79 per hour for 15 hours per week, and equipment and uniforms are furnished. If you would like to learn more and apply for a school crossing guard position, you can log on to the police department's website and search for school crossing guards. So next week, remember, please leave home early, give yourself extra time, slow down, watch for students and school buses, drive carefully, and please adhere to the 15-mile-per-hour speed limit in active school zones. Thank you.
Making our school zones more visible is another way we're helping keep kids safe. Smart infrastructure design, like you see right here behind me, is an example of that work. Our Nashville Department of Transportation crews have refreshed and standardized 67 Metro Schools school zones since I took office as part of their school zone improvement program, including 16 completed so far this year. All these locations receive better street markings and signage, and some locations now also have other traffic calming measures. But it's not just safety in our school zones, it's safety on our roadways around our school zones too. Here on Antioch Pike, a tactical urbanism project has led to measurable and sustained improvements in safety for everyone using the corridor. We moved quickly, were responsive to a clear need, and have had immediate results. Since installation, vehicle speeds have slowed at all times of day, with 97 to 99% of drivers traveling at or under the posted 35-mile-per-hour speed limit. Notably, speeds